Hi, lovely souls. Let's take a moment to just express gratitude, you know? Ooh. Like, all right, yeah, let's just take a moment to express gratitude for this present moment. I know I am so grateful for the freedom I'm blessed with in this present moment, and I'm not going to take it for granted, you know? All of us have different homes, and some of us, wherever we're at in life, our journey, the fact that we're still here and able to have this moment to practice gratitude together is an honor and a blessing in itself, you know? Like I briefly think back to when I was growing up and being around my toxic, jealous mother who did everything to keep me below her. It's like I don't take it for granted that I can express my emotions now, because that adverse treatment that I experienced and that you could have experienced, that someone else could have experienced from those that we love, for us to be making conscious choices to treat others with love is something to be grateful for, you know? I'm grateful for shadow work because it definitely allows me to have a checks and balance. I'm grateful for learning to just love myself in different ways every day. And I'm grateful for you and your support. So, this 3-pound pick a card is titled, What Kind of Leader is Your Heart? Okay, I'm going to be doing just 2 cards to describe it, because I enjoyed making the single videos with the masculine and feminine aspects of one's emotions, but that was just a lot of energy expended doing one aspect of the masculine and feminine version of the emotional body. And I'm very grateful for the experience because it expanded my knowledge of it, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet, enough to get you curious to explore yourself on a deeper level. Okay? And without further ado, I will see you at the path your soul leads you to. Okay? Thank you for being present. Hello, beautiful pile 1. What kind of leader is your heart? We're going to get another card. Oh, we have Ace of Hearts. You're very unique. Yes, we have the 5 of Spades. Oh. And the Ace of Hearts. Okay. So with the Ace of Hearts, the kind of leader that your heart is, it's a soldier of love. Your heart's peaceful. Your heart is a good battle strategist. Your peaceful nature could be misinterpreted as being passive or avoidant of situations, things like that. But no. Your heart is the kind of leader who takes the time to see things clearly and makes really good sound decisions. and knows when to walk away from a situation. Okay? The kind of leader that your heart is someone who is open to letting all express their creative niches within. Yeah, if you were a manager, like let's say a shift manager for a restaurant and things like that, you would be the manager or shift leader who would allow their associates to wear like some flair to their uniform. There'd be a lot of harmony and peace with you, working with you and among the team. I feel as if you'd be really good at coming up with solutions to put squabbles to rest and things like that. Okay, so on this 5 of spades here, we have Nancy Drew Mysteries, the later years. I'm using the New Yorker playing card, so if you are interested and curious, please check it out. But the first book, Nancy Drew and the Missing House Keys, I knew I left them right there. Nancy Drew and the Mystery of the 8 pounds. How did I gain 8 pounds? I eat nothing. And then Nancy Drew and the Secret of the Computer. You and I are going to be great friends. So the kind of leader that your heart is, you know how to make light of heavy situations, and that is needed. And on the Ace of Hearts, there's a family of pigs, highly intelligent. Someone's reading, someone's cooking, someone's on the phone. They're all just doing their own things that they enjoy. So you let people do what they enjoy. You leave them alone. Someone's saying, it's Architectural Digest. So it's like, you're the kind of leader where opportunities are created because you allow people to explore the depths of their own heart. And that is beautiful. Thank you very much for being the heart-led leader that you are. Hello, beautiful pal 2. Thank you for being present. We have the 6 of Hearts. You can identify an opportunity. Your heart can easily identify an opportunity quickly, okay? Your heart is like the one who would try to be a manager. You would like to be able to create connections for people. So your heart is a kind of leader that likes to create connections, okay? So you have 6 of Hearts and 8 of Clubs. And what I'm picking up with the 6 of Hearts energy is that your heart is the kind of leader, it's inspired by things that, really made you feel happy in childhood. Like you're the kind of manager who, while others may be looking for a dying trend, you'll look for what you just really like. And even though people may say, well, good luck with that, it might not take off right away. It might take a while, but you'll discover new ways to make it work, and you'll get it to the point where people will be like, I really wish I would have just invested into whatever how to was talking about. So you're the kind of leader who has a beautiful gift of foresight. the kind of leader that your heart is, you know, I really feel you like to do things fairly because you understand what it's like to not be treated fairly. Your heart likes to be treated fair, so you like to treat those around you who you work with fair. The kind of leader that your heart is one who wants to see others win. You don't want to take from them. You want everybody to win. And you don't really see yourself as, I have to be glued to someone to understand my worth based on how they see me. You simply know your role and you play it. Okay? And I'm also picking up on cross watchers who would like to just, codependently attach themselves to others. So, take what resonates and things like that. But this is the kind of leader that your heart is. Thank you for being present. Hey, Pal 3. So, let's look at what kind of leader is your heart. We have the Ace of Hearts, and you enjoy the simple things in life. Your heart is the kind of leader that really just wants to be happy and does what makes them feel happy. And instead of like seeking others' approval for what makes you happy, you're fine with that. There's a privacy to you, and that's okay. There's no need for me to try to want to be in your business, trying to figure out your business. I have enough respect to understand that Path 3 is private. And what they want is what they want. So, you might share your love and something that you love doing. And if others get a chance to experience it, great. But for the most part, a lot of people may not actually understand how loving your nature really is, because you do understand the nature of man in the world that we currently live in, So I'm really picking up the kind of leader that your heart is you express your love by doing something that you love. Like, you're very expressive of your love, but you don't show it to a lot of people, okay? Then we have the Ace of Diamonds here. And Shakespeare, this funny picture. I want to actually look at this. William Shakespeare gets up early on the wrong side of the bed of a stranger and in a clown suit. Later that same day, he will commence work on the Comedy of Errors. So I feel as if your heart is the kind of leader that, if you go through something where it really gets you feeling insecure and vulnerable, instead of taking that vulnerability out on others, you go and create something, okay? So it's like, let's say you had a bad day, you're like, what I learned about myself, blase, and you might, create a whole museum out of things I wish I had not did with lessons. You could even make a deck of cards if you wanted to about, don't make these dating mistakes. So your heart is the kind of leader that likes to create on its own.